So,
all right.
What does that put us at? 9:40?
Yeah.
All right.
What, we're limiting it to 24 minutes?
Oh, yeah, 25. Yeah.
That's fine.
Why are you doing that? Your beard's not long enough to comb.
That's just for comedy. Yeah, something like that. I'm sweating buckets right now. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to Mastering Mediocrity iMbibes Edition. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ben.
I'm Mark.
And we are here today to sample delicious drinks. And today, Mark is a bringer of 2 drinks, but only a selection of drinks.
Correct. The non-alcoholic selection, to be exact.
Very good. And Ben today is the bringer of the alcohols.
That's correct.
Well done, sirs. Thank you for accomplishing the one job you guys had today. I obviously very much failed on my setup duties. I'm very sorry for that. Here we are now, though. So please, Ben.
Yes, Jeff.
Present the liquors.
Okay. It's just one. So I sent Kelsey to the store to get something. To get a liquor or a whiskey. She said to send her some suggestions. So I just put a couple of things in there, and she got Old Forester Statesman. So this is 95 proof.
Okay.
Bourbon.
It's on the
Straight
mid-high
whiskey?
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little higher than some.
Yeah, hopefully just a recap of the Maker's Mark definitely caused me to poop out my brains the next day. It was not a
I
pleasant
think I
experience.
did too, right? I think
Yes.
I actually brought it up. But yeah,
It's not a good experience.
it was not.
105 proof. I won't touch it ever again.
No.
Oh, goodness, no. So this says, this whiskey is distilled by us only, and we are responsible for its richness and fine quality. Its elegant flavor is solely due to its original fineness, developed with care. There is nothing better in the market. And that's signed by George
Orwell.
Garvin Brown, founder, I guess, of Old Forester.
When they say that
It's a lot of words to not really say anything.
Yeah.
only they make it, are they implying that someone else makes some of their whiskey? Or are they saying like this is the only recipe that ends up being this? What do you think they're saying?
Well, they must outsource some aspect of the operation for them to note that this one is like 100% in-house.
I was thinking more like broad strokes that everybody uses like the same general principles, like what everybody will do, like this type of, I don't fucking know, mash or whatever, this fucking type of wheat or barley or whatever the fuck, and then go through this particular process, whatever the fuck, and then
And then you get some fucking drink.
yeah, and then he gets some fucking drink that everybody generally has,
Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And some
this
shit.
one, and then this one.
Talks about a lot of words that say nothing.
I thought that's what we were going for. Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. It's literally what we do.
And yeah, this one is more proprietary.
Okay.
It looks nice. I like the profile of the bottle. Old Forester or Foresters. Is there Old Foresters?
Forester.
Old Forester. Yeah. But it is old. That's the part I thought I was
Yeah,
missing.
established 1870.
It's pretty old.
Sold before, during, and after Prohibition,
Okay.
it says. And this is I want to say, it's like $55, $60 bottle.
Alright, getting pricey.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was surprised she picked this one, honestly, considering some of the other ones were like $30.
Yeah, I was like, we haven't drained the 30 to 40 range at all. We haven't even gone like to Evan Williams yet, which I'm not above.
I am.
Yeah.
Are you?
I don't want to sample Evan Williams.
I think they've probably got
Good,
some
man.
decent blends.
I mean, yeah, if you got like the smallest Evan Williams bottle, maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to bottle all that shit. It'll
Yeah.
never get drank.
Yeah, as long as you're the one buying it.
Smells like whiskey. All right, let's do this.
All right.
Cheers, mates.
Ooh. Certainly not the smoothest whiskey I've ever had.
Man, that's like the
I
first
thought it
one
was
in a
pretty
while
smooth.
to come up my nose a little bit.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
Might have been
too
technique.
much. Yeah, I think bad technique there. A lot of roof of the mouth action
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty smooth. It has a weird immediate aftertaste.
Yeah, it's like maybe
I don't know what it is.
peppery.
Maybe a
I don't
little
know.
bit.
Can't
a
tell
little
if it's-
peppery. I don't know that I'm like terribly impressed. But I mean, it being 65 to 70, I feel like the Russell's Rye was 40.
55-60.
Oh, 55-60? All right. Yeah, but so, I mean, the Russell's Rye was real good. This one's in the same range. I'm liking the taste now, though, now that it's, like, settled.
Yeah,
It's not harsh.
It's
on the-
lasting.
No, it is
It's
lasting.
a nice burn, a real slow release burn. It's not too harsh, but it like is
I'm getting a little bit of
Yeah.
stomach diffusion. You know, it is what it is. Like I liked the 1792 that we had right before the show. That one's like real caramely.
Yeah, that one's definitely
I think I
better
like
tasting.
this one better.
I think.
Really?
Yeah,
This one's got more character, for sure.
I think so.
That one's a little one noted. It's cheaper
Yeah.
though. It's like $29 or something.
It's
like
sweet
that.
at
It's
the
not-
start.
and then just
Yeah.
alcohol. Yeah.
Honestly, I'd probably give this one like an 8.5.
Ooh, you like it?
Yeah, I really like that.
I am really enjoying the aftertaste. I feel like I want to have like another shot immediately, which is a good sign. I'll give it a 7.5. Yeah.
I might have to take a second one or rate it after the second one.
The
I
warm
want to try it better.
feels-
Yeah, I think I hit the mouth.
Give us a
top
base
of the mouth
score.
too
Give it a
hard.
base
I'd
score,
give it
though.
like a 7.
Okay.
As of right now,
Put it
Okay.
back in the cooler.
we'll see how it develops later on.
All right, Mark, you are the challenger today. Give us the challenge. You're not. We're all
got-
challengers, but you are bringing the challenge.
The standard of root beer, for whatever reason, A&W has
That's the
come
standard.
out on top as a standard.
I
Yeah, you
always
need-
preferred
I think-
Bargs.
Yeah, that was the other option, but ever
Is it
since
Bargs or Barks?
Barks, yeah, with a Q, right?
Is it a hard Q?
yeah.
or is it a G?
it
No,
might-
it's a Q.
It's probably one of those
It's a
fucking
Q.
Mandela effect things where you just remember it as Bargs and it's really Barks or whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We'll put it Mandela's effect.
No, it's Mandela effect.
What is that?
It's like where you remember something and it just wasn't true. Like the Berenstain Bears is really like the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I remember
There's
that.
like a Shazam.
Was it
movie
the
with
Mandela
fucking-
effect?
It's
is
actually
like-
Shazam.
Is it?
Is
Is
that
that like
everybody's like-
Mandela's dead, but he's not dead?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's
Mm.
And then the other big one's a Shazam, a movie called Shazam, I think, with Sinbad.
But everybody thinks
Yeah.
it's Shaq.
No, that's the movie that everybody thinks existed, which I also believe I watched when I was a youth.
But it was with Shaq.
No, like, because I do remember a movie with Shaq, and I think that's the movie
Isn't
everyone's
he a
talking
genie
about.
too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think that's the movie.
But there's one with Sinbad that people think exists.
yeah, we'll put that
I don't
one
know
up here,
about that.
too.
Yeah, I remember reading an article that had all of those Mandela effect types. I didn't remember
Yeah.
it being called Mandela
Those are
effect
like the big
until
three.
you said
Okay.
that, and I was like, oh wait, yeah, everybody thought Mandela was dead. Not the case. Interesting. Shazam. It's not a movie at all.
I don't know.
Well, I think there's a superhero
There-
movie out
yeah.
now called Shazam.
But previously, no.
Yeah, and I can't remember what
Well,
the
maybe.
Shaq movie was
Well,
called.
maybe, yeah.
There was.
I don't know. The Mandela effect is obscuring my mind.
Is it actually called Shazam? And is it?
Maybe the Shaq movie's called Shazam and the Sinbad movie was called something else. I can't remember because obviously it's not real. So
Bring out the challenger while I pour
All right.
this. This one's gonna get drunk first.
Oh,
so
shit.
The challenger,
Challenger
is
is. Oh, they put the labels on all
yeah,
cattywampus.
we need a fucking bottle opener, or is that a twist top?
Oh, well, this already detracts from it immensely.
That's fine.
I can't even read the labels, man.
Why not?
I don't, because it's covering the bottle. It's Virgil's handcrafted root beer,
And the label is
and the label
like,
is covered by the nutrition label.
That's weird.
I don't think I could have poured that.
Do you
any
think
worse.
that seems like they mislabeled?
butts.
Yeah, there were two of them on there, so I think it must have been a machine error. But this one's all messed up too. All right, so they just suck
Take
the
a
bottom,
good
I
look at
guess.
that.
Is there no quality control?
They throw two labels. Maybe it's just the batch I got. I don't know.
So, what makes you think that A&W is the standard? And do we know what A&W even means?
It's definitely more popular because they like in
We got
my
those root beer
in my
stands.
town, they had an A&W root beer stand.
Yeah.
It was like a little Dairy Whip type place where you get
So-
shitty food, and I don't ever since
You go there
some
and get
slob
diarrhea
decided
and
to
ice cream.
pour A&W on a bowl of ice cream. It was like then it became like a legit dessert for some
Yeah.
reason. There was one in Findlay where I grew up.
Oh, damn.
For a while.
I think I
there was
recall.
one nearby.
There's
Here.
one nearby, like Reading.
There's still
Yeah,
one,
somewhere.
in Cincinnati somewhere.
Oh.
It's still open.
Not that that's where we live.
It's not.
It isn't.
Well, not where you
Just
guys
been
live.
there once.
It's not where you live either.
I do live in Cincinnati.
Well, yeah, we all live in Cincinnati.
Well, if you look at my mailing address,
You don't
It
have
actually
to
says
disclose that.
Cincinnati.
it says Cincinnati. What do you mean? I don't have to disclose it.
All
You're
right,
the one
it's gonna
saying
get flat before you can even taste it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey.
I got. Sorry, I missed. Standard. It's
pretty
standard
good.
root beer.
Root beer,
Can't go
really.
wrong.
It's not anything I ever pursue, but when I have it, I like it.
Yeah.
It's just like, takes me back to simpler days.
Did I ever tell you about that time I went to Skyline and I ordered a Dr. Pepper for a drink, and they hand me my order through the window, and as I'm driving away, I'm like, give me this Dr. Pepper. And I drink it. I'm like, this is the worst Dr. Pepper I've ever had, because I forgot that at the last second I changed it to a root beer.
You forgot that?
Yeah. So I was like drinking root beer expecting Dr. Pepper, and it was terrible.
I don't
It was
know
the
that.
worst root beer I'd ever had.
The Dr. Pepper's in that same category though. It's such a unique tasting like,
Yeah.
pop that like I don't ever really drink them, but when I do have one, it's like, oh, these are good.
Yeah, I like that. Can't go wrong. You got to give that. I'm gonna say 8.5, because that is like we said, or like you said, the standard.
Yeah.
And tasting it, you're like, hey, that is the standard. That's everywhere I go. This is the root beer I fucking taste.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, for me, I don't care for root beer, so it's like a 6.5.
Mm. I give it an 8.
You guys,
I like root beer.
I
like root beer
can't tell you
floats.
the last time I asked for a root beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you got a towel or something? Shirt.
What do you need?
I was just gonna wipe this out, but you know.
I think you'll
So
pour
this is
enough.
called-
It'll be all right.
This is called Virgil's.
This is Virgil's. This is like a craft root beer. Cane
Okay.
sugar.
Okay.
You know, or probably organic. I don't know.
Comes in a glass.
Comes in a glass, so it has that advantage.
A&W
maybe.
comes in a glass if you look hard enough.
Yeah, but you got to look real hard. That's all that
Yeah.
comes in.
Like, in
Okay,
the
so
pack,
that's
yeah.
okay. That's important.
Yeah.
fuck was that?
My computer.
Look at this, Virgil. Unfuck yourself.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the labels.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they really need better quality control.
Yeah.
No cheers?
Oh yeah. Cheers, mate.
Jesus Christ.
Jeff.
This is the worst fucking. Cheers, mate. Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
just
No cheers,
swallowed.
mates.
I'm
You.
sorry.
Cheers,
mate.
mates.
Cheers, mate.
Ooh.
That's nice. There's a little bit more pop, a little bit more fizz. If that's 8.5, then this one has to be like a 9. Because it's not like so close to a 10 that I'm going above that, but like.
It's a half a point better for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I'd go 8.5 on that one.
I'm gonna
Eight and a half.
reverse course. I prefer the A&W. I'm going with a 6. For whatever reason, this is like the maple syrup versus
Fake syrup.
like fake syrup. I enjoy legitimately the fake syrup better. It's sweeter. It's smoother. Like you get the maple syrup and it's good. It's like special and you're tasting it and you're like, but this is just a little bit earthier, which is probably better for you because it's not.
It's all
just-
sugar. I don't know if
It
it really
is all
matters.
sugar.
It's not
true.
good for you. But I prefer real maple syrup.
I think
It's
that's
special.
a reasonable comparison to what we got going
Yeah,
on.
for sure.
Yeah, it's like that. You can tell there's something special going on. Maybe more actual
Small.
root is going into it. But
What
this
kind of
one
root do
is
they
like,
use? Is it like it's not,
Ginger.
is it ginger? Isn't that ginger ale then?
That's a great question. This one
I'll
is
put it
just
right
like
here.
straight up. Yeah, this one's like just straight up
Dandelion.
high fructose
Poison
corn
ivy.
syrup.
Yeah.
That's why it burns when it goes down.
This has an ingredient I've never seen before. Quilaya extract. Quilaya.
What that is actually pussy juice.
Ooh.
That's what I think about your pussy juice. I'll burp it out all over you. It's weird. Okay, so you guys like the root beers.
I do. I prefer the craft root beer.
How often are you getting root beers?
Today,
a couple of times
and
a
that
year.
was it.
For a
I'll
while.
grab one out of a fridge if I'm offered a pop somewhere. But
That's what I'm saying. Is like you guys are saying like 8s and 9s and stuff like that. Saying you're really enjoying it, are you?
Yeah.
But you guys don't pursue it. You'd rather have a Coke over this, right?
From McDonald's, yeah.
I don't know. I think you guys really need to rethink your lives. I don't think
you do have a point. Maybe I'd drop them down to 7.5 and 8.
We're not-
No, I have a
We're
good
not-
argument,
like,
and he's
I guess,
relentless.
like,
We're not comparing it to every other drink. We're comparing it to what we have right here. So, like, this A&W root beer is an 8.5.
Okay, good counter argument. I
this one is
see
a
what
9.
you're saying.
I'm not saying like
Of root beers.
yeah, like if anything,
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
only
I
comparing
agree.
it to root beer.
I think that's the better route.
You know, I'm not like over here being like, well, you know, if I could get a sun-kissed or Hawaiian,
Okay.
Right.
yeah.
Counter argument is we've been doing this show after show after show after show. We have a collection of drinks that we've had, and to put these anywhere 8s, in my mind, especially if you're not pursuing them regularly, is a mindless vote.
All right.
I'll counter with
Okay.
this. Generally, I think pops, because they're so long lasting, are generally more enjoyable. So a lot of the energy drinks that like aren't made for very long and have like gross flavors like whatever that blueberry raspberry, blue raspberry.
Shit's out for 6
Yeah,
months because it's
those
terrible.
shit is 5 and 6s, but like pop, it's hard to rate pop low. Really, any pop. Like I like ginger ale. I don't
Ginger ale
usually
is
go
good.
out and buy it, but like I think it's better than half the shit that I've had
Yeah.
energy drink wise.
That's what I was going to
Yeah.
counter. Is you like energy drinks compared to pop, whereas Mark and I probably prefer pop to energy drinks.
For sure.
So to you, you're like, what is this fucking stuff?
Yeah.
What is this bath water?
Have you never had a Kickstart?
Yeah.
Well, it is interesting because I do
V8.
I do prefer the muted flavors of the energy drinks because I do like my 0 or 10 or 20, like in the Kickstarts, and 80 calorie type drinks, which aren't as sugary as these pops are. Like when I have a Coke nowadays, it's like special. I have a Coke maybe once a month now, which is probably good, but the caffeine intake that I get from the energy drinks is probably even more damaging. So,
maybe.
but either way, like again, so I just you guys like A&W, that's fine. Or you guys like root beer in general. I just don't really care for root beer. They used to regularly have root beers in bottles. I prefer it coming out of a glass bottle, and I prefer A&W out of a
Mr.
glass
fucking
bottle.
shaking the most fizzy drink possible. Next person that opens this is gonna get fucking sprayed like they're on fucking Girls Gone Wild.
For only $6.99.
It's probably like
Well,
$24.99 back then because it's late
that's
night
true.
VHS tapes being mailed to your house.
What a world.
I know. Now
That shit was going on during the what we're about to review too. Right around the same time.
Yeah, the first Gulf War.
I didn't know this was Insult Chef Hour. All right. We've
Jinx.
gone Jinx. Why? Did you say that at the same time as me? Did we say all right together? I didn't hear
Play
you
it
say
back.
All right.
Jeez.
All right. Oh. That didn't work that time. Do we want to have any more debates here today,
No.
gentlemen?
Close out with the shot.
Close out with a shot.
Let's do it.
I'll give my final verdict.
I'll comb my hair and my beard just to bother Mark.
The hair
And Ben.
has a legitimate reason to be combed. It's long.
Because it's
The beard
disgustingly long. You look like a woman.
For only $6.99 a month. Yeah.
You look like Melissa Etheridge's girlfriend in 1994.
hilarious, actually. I don't care.
Come to my window is a great
Dude,
song.
I love that song. I listen to it all the time. All the time. Honestly, like probably like once a month.
I remember it being like a big deal. Like, she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
It's like,
Come
really?
inside.
She likes
What?
girls. Honestly, I didn't understand what the fuck that meant at the time. Like,
Yeah.
you could tell me that she liked a girl, and it's like, all right. I don't.
It was weird that
I
it
don't
was
even
so
know what
like
liking a
still,
boy means.
still
you
so
know?
like,
Yeah.
taboo at that point
Yeah.
in time, you know.
Just let people love each other, alright?
Word.
Cheers, mates. I don't like it this time.
I like it.
Oh, I got my nose again.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh.
I disagree.
If you like what you saw here today, please like, subscribe.
Watch the
Hit the
show.
Fucking guys, we'll never be famous.